not much going on tonight, it seems. Maybe everybody's still at Robertson's Belly Acres. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to get on in here. Oh, gosh, my squash are burning up, guys. Everything out there is just burning up. It has been so dang hot. I know everybody else in the United States probably is complaining about the heat because we are under a heat wave, guys. But holy cow. It's rough. It's rough. I may have to start doing some more crafts because it's too darn hot for me to get outside in this weather. I can't breathe, guys. Just can't breathe. But I was so excited about those baby quail, guys, because I have been wanting quail. Well, I've wanted bob white quail. I want particular quail. And it's really hard to find those particular quail. Oh, there's Homesteading Outlaws. Hey, guys. Haven't seen one of your videos lately. I don't know if they just hadn't come out or if I just hadn't been looking because I hadn't got a notification for one. And the other is I've just been so dang busy. I just ain't had time to look at hardly nobody's. Anyway, hey, Javita, how are you? There's Trish. Kian, and it's been hot there. Yes, I bet it has. And there's Jan. Hey, Jan. Jan, do you want me to send you some seeds from the spider lilies? If you do, I'll put them in the mail for you, girl, because you can throw them out there this year and they'll come up next year. So just let me know. Oh, might put them out now and they may come on up for this year and then bloom next year. So if you want to know. And the Gold Pan and Suntan wanted to know about my bee balm and lemon balm, so I'm going to be sending him some seeds for those whenever they do go to seed. Right now they got flowers on them, so I'm sure there will be more. Oh gosh, guys, I have been really busy. It was so dang hot Saturday. I went to a car show. Of all things, I do enjoy the old cars, and my husband had told me that this was going to be a really good one, so I went and nearly passed out. It was so dang hot. One poor little guy was sitting in a chair out there close to where my husband was set up selling parts and stuff because it was kind of a swap meet car show. Anyway, so I went to video the cars, of course. But this little guy told him, he says, I don't feel too good. He said, I feel like I might throw up. And he got up out of his chair, and when he did, he just passed out. So they had to get the ambulance out there. He had done passed out from heat stroke. So, it's hitting, guys. It's hitting. Anyway, there's Heartland HQ with Dink and Tank. Thanks, guys, for all the comments. I have enjoyed those comments you guys have made on my videos. And there's Sheila. Hey, Sheila, how are you? Everything is going good here. Those little baby quail are just buzzing around there. Y'all ought to see them. They're just running around. I want to pick them up and hold them, but I'm scared I'll squeeze their little butts. They're so tiny. I'm like that the monster on one of the snow, supposed to be the abominable snowman. I just want to hug them and squeeze them. Oh, let's see. Jan says, okay. Has read you out. Something about that. I don't know. Didn't get that one, honey. Didn't make sense anyway. Jan goes laugh out loud. Oh, guys, I may, before this thing is over, attempt to go over and start the share or the spinner wheel for a gift. So y'all don't hold me to it, but I may try to do that because I really need to attempt to do that. Hey, James, how are you, honey? Also, Peachy, that's right. That's right. My granddaughter had on a T-shirt the other day that had Peachy on it, and I just cracked up laughing because it had a big peach on it and had Peachy underneath it. And they had bought it at the store, and I said, yep, that's what I need. Oh, thank you, dear. Thank you. And there's Rainy Ridge. Hey, Tish, gosh, lost my brain there for a minute. It's not very big anyway, guys. Oh, yeah, but anyway, talking about the car show, I'm going to be showing a little short spotlight on each particular car. And then I'm probably going to be doing some, 3 or 4 cars or 4 or 5 cars, however long it takes to do a 7 or 8, 10-minute video of groups of them, because I think there were probably 30 or 40 cars at this show. And there were more than that, but now I didn't video the new cars that people had out there. I'm sorry. I went for the antiques and the really cool older my era cars and old or back in the day cars. You know how that goes, guys. Oh, Lordy, Lordy. Yep. Gosh. Oh, Tamara, the coffee, the little canister that you gave that I won at the YouTube meetup was so cool. My husband just loved that thing. I don't know if I ever told you that or not, but I think you made it, or I think it was one of the things that you offered. So just in case, I liked it very well. And let's see. But I've been working in the garden, guys. It has been so dang hot. All my squash is drying up. I don't have any squash bugs or whatever, big weevils, whatever them things are so far in them. But now I watched something today and I'm going to try it, guys. They told me to go out there and push one of the healthy leaves down and pile dirt over it and water it in good, and that leaf will root and start another plant. And you do that in case you get those, whatever they are, the worms, the squash worms or whatever they are that get in there. And so that way you start a whole nother plant, and that way you got keep your squash blooming. And I've never heard that, but this is one of those big gardening channels, so hopefully he knows what he's talking about. Some of these things you watch and you kind of get disappointed with them. In fact, my sweet potato this year, I didn't get but 3 or 4 slips off of it that were decent, good enough to plant. Where when I put them in the jar with the water or in the container with the water, I got like 10 or 12 slips easily, sometimes more than that. So I was really disappointed on that. But now it could have been my fault because I did not keep it watered probably as well as I should, because I put it out in the greenhouse earlier. And I think you had to keep that soil really, really moist. So there's old man King. Hey, how are you, dear? Been checking out your videos lately and enjoying them. Oh gosh, y'all. But so I'm going to go out there tomorrow and attempt to bury some of those nicer leaves, whatever you call it, the stalk for the leaves, and see what happens, guys. And I'm still got lots of blooms, but like I say, they're just drying up left and right. So if I can get some rooted and started over again, heck, in a week or 2 or 3, when these really peter out, I'll just snip those and dig the other plant up, pull it up, and throw it in the compost pile over there, the leftover manures and shavings and everything else that I get out of the barn and the chicken pens and everything else. I just pile them all together, and sometimes I'll go get where one of these tree companies have ground a stump, and I'll get some of that and add to it. And next year, that's where I get my dirt from. So anyway, it's another tip. Oh, goodness, guys, I have been so busy trying to get things done around here. And I know y'all hear that every week, and I know y'all don't believe me. But I really am. I really, really am. But, gosh, Joey bush hogged the backfield today, and it's probably 18 acres. And he was out there all day. Of course, when I bush hog, y'all, don't tell him, but I bush hog, I go a little faster on the mower, on the tractor and bush hog than he does. Because he just puts along, and I get on out there and get it done. But now when I bush hog, I put on like silky, nylon-y like pajamas and close up the hands, everything to keep all the critters and bugs and dust off of me. That's so bad. It's hot, but it's not as hot that way. And Havita just shared. Oh, she shared mine. Okay, guys, I like 120 being fully monetized. I have my watch hours already and have had them for a long time, but I'm still working on those watch hours. So I've gained probably 12, 13 since last Monday. So guys, if you would, please share me out and let people know, because I am really trying to get there. Hello, Carrie. How are you, dear? Hadn't seen you in a while. How are you doing? Last I heard, you weren't feeling too good. But that's been a while since, like I say, I'm behind on everybody's videos. But yeah, I didn't make it down. I was supposed to went down to the valley this week. Oh, let me tell y'all about my crazy insurance. All right. My insurance company, I turned 65 back in March. Well, my insurance was through my company. And when I went out on disability, well, since then, back, I guess when Procter and Gamble took over, they changed it over to Medicare Select or Medicare Advantage. So I had regular, my insurance, I had this. So I had the supplements or whatever. Well, this past week, Duracell or Procter and Gamble or whatever they are now, whoever's in charge of all that, I received a letter, and it said that your insurance has been canceled as of May 31st. Now, I didn't receive this letter till like the 17th. So what the heck? So I called them, and they did the insurance, Medicare Advantage or whatever it was, didn't even know about it. So I shouldn't even said nothing, I guess. But then I called to find out what was going on. So the procedure, when I had the colonoscopy and all, I'm going to have to pay for out of pocket. So there's no telling what that's going to cost, guys. You know, with what things cost this day and time, if you don't have insurance, you're just out of luck. So that, and Joey had a dental appointment, and he has advanced cleanings because he has an autoimmune disease that affects his mouth. It's not, what is it? Whatever, you know, when you get that periodontal disease in your mouth, but it's kind of like that, except this is not, the gums don't just recede or whatever. He actually gets infections around his teeth. And they did a whole bunch of tests and determined that it's an autoimmune disease. I mean, this is $1 million. I don't doubt it, guys. I really don't. So I'm dreading receiving that bill. And then I had the lady from my regular family doctor called me the other day and says, Carolyn, your insurance came back and didn't pay. Do you know what's going on? And I said, yep. I said, they canceled it. Didn't know it. So I said, just send me the bill, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. So, you know, I didn't go to my regular rheumatologist because I called him and said, hey, found out I don't have any insurance. I'm not coming. So I don't know what I'm going to do there, guys. It's always something. Anyhow, so I hope they don't stop giving me my medications because of it. You know how these doctors are. They want you to come regardless. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, gosh, y'all. But it's always something. $100 a month until you're paid up. That's right. That's what I'll have to do. I mean, dang, it's not like money grows on trees around here. No, I'm retired now. My husband's retired, and thank God we don't owe a whole lot of. Well, we don't owe any debt, but that's beside the point. You know, we have our regular insurances and, you know, your regular everyday bills that add up. Plus, we do tend to go a little more than we should and eat out more than we should. But you know how that goes. Oh, great. Thank you, Rainy Ridge. That's wonderful. Wonderful. Yes, I am going to, Sheila, I am going to make sure that I can get that. I was signed up for that when I went out on disability. So I'm hoping that it's still there. They just have not been using it. And so I've got to contact them this week. And if I have, in fact, that's what the lady at the my regular doctor's office told me. She says, we think that that's still active. But she says, I didn't know whether I should send it over there to you. So anyway, that's what I've been doing. We got to get in touch with them crazy folks and make sure that it's still active. And if it is, I got to contact all these people and say, hey, turn it over to regular Medicare or whatever. And then I'll have to pay the 20% that Medicare don't pay, guys. Whew, I think I got a hair in my eyelid or whatever. It feels like it anyway. Oh, gosh. Oh, you know how that goes, guys. It's always something, ain't it? Jan says she's watering the garden and we'll be listening. Thank you, Jan. And I told Jess to go check and made sure she subbed. Thank you, guys. All the help I can get. I am just so close, and can't wait. You know, I got to keep putting out. And I did get a little lazy there, but there was just so much going on here with people coming in. You know how it is when it's summertime, when it starts, school's out and stuff. So I did not post like I should have, but I'm going to get back in there, guys. I'm getting back into it. In fact, I put out several. I've got several shorts that I'm going to be posting a short a day. And also, I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to do the car videos, like 3 or 4, whatever I videoed them at. I don't want to just continue and drag them out and make them just, 100 years long, because nobody watches them that long. Well, my viewers don't watch that long. If I can keep them interested for 7 or 8, 10 minutes, I think I'm doing good. Thank you, Havita. They are. I just enjoy them so much. Yes, yes. I can't wait. But those suckers will be laying eggs in 6 weeks. It's just ridiculous how fast they grow. And I've already got a quail pen. I do have to work on I got to reset the water because I have an automatic water system there. And okay, Carrie says that she has moved in a home. Okay. Rainy Ridge says they are close on subs, but not enough watch hours. Well, I'll try to, during the day, I will try to put on yours. I'm trying to help Amy and a couple of others try to get their watch hours too. So I'll try to remember to go around and do yours. Sheila says she likes around 20 minutes. Okay. Well, I usually don't. 10-minute videos are more than the idea of video is 10 minutes more than that. You lose attention span. Yep, I've heard that. I don't know enough about it. I did go in and check out the monetization part of it, and I've got everything I think set up. I don't know if I've got the part set up for super chats, and I don't have the thing set up where I've got people that are getting different little special stuff, because I don't know what I could put in there special other than some photographs or something of what's going on that you guys are probably not going to see. But anyway, if I do get around to doing that, I may do it when I get just a little bit further along. But right now, I'm just not far enough along. I put you on overnight, Rainey. Oh, that's a good idea. Someone said that you have to leave the volume up just a little bit, because if you cut the volume completely, that YouTube catches on. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but just in case, I'm going to do that when I'm playing mine, because sometimes I'll cut it on trying to get people's watch hours and turn the volume down. Anyway, so says they're in no hurry, though. They're having fun, enjoying it right now. That's the way I am too, Tina. Just doing what I can, and if it's goofy or if it don't make sense, I'm sorry. It's just being me, guys, and what y'all see is what you're gonna get. And the people that have met me do know that. I don't pretend and I don't put on no air, so that's just me. And I don't speak proper English, even though I have been trained and have some college. I just don't. It's not how I was raised. That's just the way it is. Let's see. Havita says she's learned that people have a limited time to watch YouTube video, and if it's too long, they will just not watch it. Yep, that's it. That's true in a lot of cases. Big channels like Simple Life Reclaimed and David, and some of the bigger channels, that have 30, 40,000 subscribers, people are more into watching what's going on in their lives and trying to keep up with all of it, especially if there's any drama. God help us. Everybody needs to stir some drama up, I guess, in their videos to keep people watching. But I just try to stay away from all that drama, guys. I really do. Oh, yeah, Heartland, Dink and Tank, they said lives are different, but videos, she definitely agree. I agree also. Lives are just however long they last, and hope everybody gets in and watches them. And if you do, that's wonderful. And if you don't, if you just watch part of it, for the time that you do watch it, I'm going to get some credit. So that's the wonderful thing about it. So life gets in the way of watching videos. Yes, it sure does. Well, guys, we have been working around here. Joey, like I say, Joey worked on that during trying to get the pasture done. And he's been keeping the grass cut, and I've been watering the garden like crazy, trying to keep everything going. And we are getting tons of tomatoes, guys. I've been giving tomatoes away left and right, and I guess I'm going to have to start putting some of them up. I just hate to have have to heat this house up. It's been so dang hot. We've had almost 100 degrees every day. Well, this morning it was 67 when I got up. That's because it was raining. I was so excited. And then, of course, after it rained and that sun came out, it was just that much more hot and humid. So I probably would have wished it didn't rain after that. But boy, this yard is so dry. When you walk on the grass, it just kind of crinkles. You know, you can hear it cracking. It's so bad. Oh, yeah, most of the channels do try to keep them around 20 or 25 minutes, something like that. I know some are longer, and I try to tolerate them because a lot of times I have to skip through them, and I hate to do that to the people, but that's just what I have to do, especially if they're doing the same thing over and over and over, repeating. You know that's what they're doing. Jovita says 100 degrees sounds heavenly compared to down here in South Texas. I just can't imagine it, girl. I would have to carry me around a personal air conditioner to breathe. Yes, I may have to do my canning real early in the morning or real late at night. And I can do it late in the evening after Joey goes to bed. Just have to be real quiet with it. The only thing about that is if I'm using the pressure cooker and it's going that would drive him nuts. But anyway, I don't know about you guys, but a lot of mine I do with a water bath. So especially like pickles and stuff like that. Oh gosh. But trying to keep up with comments and everything else too, guys, and talk to you guys. Oh, if I'm acting goofy, you know why. Of course, that's par for the course for me. Anyway. Oh. So, guys, how somebody was saying on Robertson's Belly Acres, I was listening to them talk about doing tenderloin. What would you guys do? Somebody was talking about pounding it out, and I didn't hear the rest of it. I think I had to walk out of the room or something. But anyway, I was thinking if you pounded it out like you do a chicken breast, you know, when you cut the meat away and you have just the breast and you really pound it out and roll it with some cream cheese and some thyme and just some good old spices in there and maybe put a little lemon zest in it and salt and pepper and roll that stuff up and stuff you a tablespoon maybe in there and flatten it out and then roll that chicken breast up. Don't that sound good, guys? Or maybe even that tenderloin. You guys tell me what you think about that. 121, it feels like sweltering heat with standing water in your yard. Once I get over this summer, I'm going to mow. Well, you know what? You may not have to mow with if it's drowning. If the water's standing, it may drown all your plants, honey. I just cut it up and chickens fried. But then again, I'm in South Texas. Oh yeah, I know how that goes too. We do a lot of that also. But I was just thinking, you know, when I heard them say pound it out, I just thought, I've done that with chicken breast before. And so I was just thinking, and I was wondering, have any of you ever taken pork chop and laid them in like a dish and put your spices and all in there and covered them with cream of mushroom soup and maybe some rice and just put that in the oven and let it cook? Have any of you ever done that? To me, that is delicious, and it is so easy and quick, guys. Dip it in eggland milk, then roll in seasoned flour and deep fry. Makes the best sandwich. That does sound good. Yes, it sure does. Let's see. I love cordon bleu chicken, so I will try that. I know I've misspelled. I know exactly what you was talking about, though, honey. Because you spell like I do. Spell like it sounds. Yeah, pound it thin and bread it. And deep fry it. Okay, so that's how James does it. And Trish said that she has done that. Well, you know, guys, it just sounded like it would be so good. I don't know. With the mushroom gravy. Yes, Sheila says that she's done pork chops in the mushroom gravy too. Tina, this is my best day. I thought about you when I called in Sunday and today of your why I'm late video. been miserable. Well, you know what? Some of those excuses I just crack up about because they're so true. I mean, people will come up with some of the lamest excuses. Let me tell y'all, just laughing about people coming in and doing crazy stuff. We had this guy one time, and they had been camping at the lake, and for some reason, he thought he was supposed to come in on Friday night. And he was just drunk as Cooter Brown, and here he comes bouncing in the plant, you know. And he goes in there and gets his uniform on and comes out on the floor, and all of us are looking at him. What are you doing? Well, they ended up firing him after that, but bless his heart, he was having too good a time. I don't know why he thought about coming to work. That'd been the last thing I'd have thought about doing if I was already drunk or something. I'd have known better than to go to work, but you know how people do. I've taken chicken breast, cut the strips, fry it like fried chicken, put it in the Dutch oven with crusted diced tomatoes, onions, bell peppers, and covered for 45 minutes. And I call it Swiss chicken. That sounds really good, guys. That sounds good. Oh, Lordy. Tiny Farm Nuggets. Hello. It's good to see you. Popped in here, didn't you? Let's see. The food that I work for, the food that I work for, call in for stupid stuff like I'm fighting with my boyfriend, I'm fighting with my girlfriend and stuff like that. That's so crazy. You know, I mean, we don't care. You know, y'all can fight when you get back home. That's what I would tell them. Bring your ass on in here. Although I did call in sick one time and packed up my stuff and moved out of a house that I was living in and moved back to my house. If it tells y'all anything. And my boss just happened to be coming to work and saw me going down the road with a truck full of furniture. So he didn't say anything till about a week later, and he called me in and he says, I just want to know, is everything all right? And I says, yeah, why? And he says, well, and he told me, and I just cracked up laughing. I said, well, I didn't want to call you and tell you I've got to move. I moved in a hurry. I wanted to be out of there before the owner of the house came home. One of them situations, guys. Oh. Hey, Brent. Yeah, Brent. Let's see. Everybody's talking back and forth to Peter and Brent. Guys, we're okay for now. I don't know if you guys have ever had the exciting life of that kind of thing. You understand what I'm talking about. So I usually tell them, why don't y'all just fight in here? Oh, so they might work there. All of them work there, dang. Do y'all have a big company there? That, you know, a big, I know right where you're living is not a very big community or whatever. So where you work, is that a big area? Was missing Peter and found him. There you go. Found him. He's on here having a good time talking about food, guys. Any of y'all have any suggestions for something good? I have got a bunch of pumpkin that I had from last year, and we've got pumpkin in the garden coming. So I've got to start making some pumpkin pies or turnovers or something, guys. So do y'all have any ideas on pumpkin? Last year I made a bunch of pumpkin pies, and I used to make them up and put them in the freezer, but I don't have a big enough freezer this year. And I would make them up and have them all mixed up and ready, and then I would freeze them and I'd stack them, you know, like I'd have 10 or 12, and that, like, if you needed to go somewhere and you needed something to take in a hurry, you could grab out a couple of those pies, pop them in the oven, and hit the road, you know. So that was a really good thing. Rainy Ridge, she works for the sheriff's office, and always see, I bet you do. And Trish says she's not a big fan of pumpkin. I have got some seeds somewhere, and they are between a squash and a pumpkin. And I made some pies with that last year, and boy, they were delicious too. So I'm going to attempt, if I can find the darn things. I think I dried them and put them in the freezer, in the bottom of my refrigerator freezer. So I'm going to have to dig it out and clean it out because I got so much stuff in there, guys. I got these things packed, and my husband just ordered 10 quarts of barbecue or of Brunswick stew from the Mason, no, not Masons, Shriners, I think. So I got to clean out. I've got to clean out and shift around or do something to get it more done there. I work for Stripes. It's a large rental company that has 800 stores all over our region. Been working there for 18 years. Oh, okay, cool. So never heard of Stripes, but here to learn something new every day, guys. Learn something new every day. Oh, back in the day when I rode horses out there, when I went out and did that South Texas trail ride, Jovita, there out of, where was it? San Antonio. Let's see. Corpus Christi to San Antonio. That's where we rode to. Anyway, I remember seeing a lot of different stores out there. And also back in Arkansas, I saw some stores that I hadn't seen around here. So, just stores in general. But that was interesting. So, I missed something there. Somebody says hello, Tiny, but I don't know who Tiny is. That might have been Tina. Oh. Yeah, must have been Tina. Okay, guys. I'm back. Figure out what I'm talking about. I love Stripes. Laredo Taco Company makes some great food. Wow. Okay. Well, see there, James knows all about the kind of businesses you work in, hon. So y'all may have them around there. He says Laredo. Okay. I don't know if you guys have those, James, where you live or not, but I know where Jovita does. Sounds like there's quite a few in that area. Oh, guys, how many of y'all are going to try to get to the Pine Cone Fest? I would love to go, but it's just so dang far. Oh, Jan says, hey, I'm through watering. I know it, guys. It's not quite as dark at your house. It's black out here at this time of day. But yeah, I've been having to water mine late in the evening too, girl. So I know what you're talking about. Oh, and let's see what else is going on. James, the truck driver, he always knows where the good food is. That's right, James. I understand that. Are you using your solar generator yet? Have you used it any, James? I just wonder because that was a super nice unit. Gosh. Oh. So I don't know if you guys know. James was the one that won the solar generator that they gave away there at the Arkansas River Valley meetup. So anyway, I don't know. James may be driving right now. And the Laredo Taco Company is awesome. Jan says also. So it must be a pretty good place. Yeah. Anyway. So we are hanging out here. I haven't heard from my friend Wheat yet, but she's probably in here. She likes to watch hers on TV. And so anyway, yes, I have used it to check it out, but haven't hooked up the solar panels yet. Okay. Well, you can just use it and charge it back up with the house too. But man, that thing would be wonderful, especially if the power went out, because as heavy as it is, you could just about put you a window unit in your house and still have your refrigerator and freezer going, because it was a big one. So I don't know about y'all, especially if you had one of those energy saver window units, so you wouldn't die in this heat, guys. I don't know how these elderly people are doing it. I know when we were kids, I guess you just were tougher and you were used to it because you grew up with no air conditioning. So your body was climatized to not having air or something. But God almighty, we went to school until the middle of June back when I was a kid, and we nearly burned up in the classroom because there wasn't no fans. They had those windows that popped out like this, but doggone, they were terrible. There wasn't no airflow there. And we certainly didn't have air conditioning in the little schools that I went to school in. Come on over. I miss the food in Texas, says Jan. Jan's always talking about that food in Texas and the real Mexican food. So I guess I've never had real Mexican food. I tell you what, my husband and my youngest daughter and one of her buddies, and I went to Hilton Head, North Carolina. And, everything there, it's one of those communities where every dang thing every building looks like the next building. There are no big arches or any of that for McDonald's and Burger King and all the, what you're used to seeing. And we were trying to find something to eat. We found this place that said it was a Mexican restaurant. It was a little bitty place. Boy, I'm telling you what. I think we just walked into somebody's house. It was the pitifulest food they brought out there, and none of us eat it. It was terrible. So if that's real Mexican food, I'm hoping I don't ever have to eat it. So I'm just really hoping that that we just went to a bad place. I don't know, because the people looked at us like, and I said, "Are you open?" And they said, "Yeah, yeah." And they couldn't speak English, bless their heart. So anyway, plenty of people here in Rivery area that do not have air conditioning. Wow. Man, I guess you just get used to it. You know what? Trish said the food in Texas is the best. I have a friend that was an Army doctor, and he's moved away, but he lives in Texas, and he's always trying to get us to come out, or me and my youngest granddaughter to come out, because my youngest granddaughter and his daughter were good friends, and we used to all go camping together. His name was, well, I'm not even going to say it because I don't know that he'd want me to say that on here. But anyway, he was based in Fort Benning then. He got upset with the Army because they never would put him back toward Texas anywhere close, and he had his daughter. And so, he finally just retired early. He didn't get his 20 years in, and I hate that because he was very high ranked. La, la, la. Rainy Ridge, Tina says that she likes to freeze at work. She liked to have froze at work today. Well, I don't know about y'all. I don't like for it to be super cold. My air, I've got it set on about 77, 78 degrees in the house. In the wintertime, I keep it set at about 68, 69. So, I try to have it to where it's not such a shock when I have to go outside. But when there's 30 or 40 degree difference in that temperature and what it is outside, it's a shock no matter what you do, guys. And Jan says they're supposed to get rain tomorrow and Wednesday. Well, that's good. Maybe your garden will perk back up, girl. And when you have no choice, you just have to acclimate yourself. That's true. That is very true. And you know what? That's the way it is that a lot of people, so I guess it's I could do it. Like when I used to ride horses, people used to say, "How do you ride with there's just that little thin coat on?" But I guess you get used to it after you've been outside a while. You get used to the temperature. And there would be little old ladies that would be all bundled up, and I'd have just a little thin jacket on or sweatshirt or something, and they'd just carry on. But anyway. Jan says she remembers when she didn't have AC that it stunk. Well, it didn't bother me when I was younger. But now that I'm getting old, I think it would bother me. In fact, we're supposed to visit. I'm supposed to go visit my oldest granddaughter this weekend, and she informed me today that they don't have air conditioning. So But they live in North Carolina, and it's a lot cooler there at night, especially than it is here. So, like when it was 99 today, here it was like 87 there. So, there's a lot of difference. So, I'm sure if it drops off to 78, 79 outside here, it probably drops off that 10 degrees difference there too. So, I'm sure it'll be comfortable at night there. I know what I'll do during the day. We'll get in the creek, I guess, or in the river. She's already wanting me to bring some tubes or something so we can all go floating down the river. So we'll see what we can come up with. I'm gonna have to look and see if I have any tubes left that are any good, because several of mine got punctured, whatever, just haven't checked them back out since then. So let's see. Riviera has a very small population of people that live on a fixed income and just don't have the money to repair their homes, etc. I understand that. That's the bad thing about the Appalachian Mountains too. It's really sad. Those people, even if they had air conditioning, they couldn't afford to run it because their houses are not airtight at all. They have no insulation. A lot of those old houses are just strung together up through there. And it's real unfortunate. And a lot of those people are raising their grandchildren, which makes it that much worse. And, when you're living on a fixed income, it's already hard whether you have a retirement or not. But when all you've got is your Social Security, and in a lot of those areas, they just didn't pay good, because I worked at Duracell, I made really good money, but a lot of companies just didn't pay that well, especially the older people that are retired. And so they're living on, $700 or $800 a month if they're living on that. And if there's only one living there, it makes it that much harder, guys. My aunt was, she had worked in the cotton mill all her life, but she was living on $653 a month. I don't know how in the world. Even though her little mobile home was paid for that she lived in, she lived on a lot that belonged to somebody else. So she had to pay lot rent. That was $150 a month. Then she had her meals and her insurances and a car insurance. It's just rough. I don't know how in the world she done it. In fact, she finally gave up her little place and put herself in a nursing home, or assisted living home, just because it was just more comfortable there. And one of her sisters had been put there, and she said at least there they could be together until one of them was gone. Anyway, I understand that exactly, Jovita. And that's really sad, And that's where other people don't realize there are so many people that are homeless that don't choose to be homeless. There are plenty of people that choose to be homeless, but there are people that live the way they do because they can't do any better. And it would be really hard. My poor aunt, she lived in a little bitty mobile home. And she done the best she could, and a lot of times I'd go by there and stick her, $50, $100, leave it laying on the counter because I know she wouldn't take it from me. And but I knew she needed it. And there for a while, bless her heart, she lived out on New Franklin Road in a mobile home park. Well, they had a strip joint just right up the road that was out all hours of the night. Well, I'm a doggone if she wasn't walking from way out on New Franklin Road over to Commerce Avenue, which had to be, I would say, a couple of miles, just to make biscuits at 4:00 in the morning for McDonald's. I couldn't believe it. Just to make that extra income. So bless her heart. I know it's really hard on these elderly people. She was in pretty good, health as far as that goes, but, at 4 a.m. when it's dark and, there's no street lights, she didn't need to be out there walking. And that was because her car was tore up and she was working to try to make enough extra money to have her car fixed. So I got one of the guys that I work with and we went over and tried to get her car going, but we couldn't get it going. So it was going to have to be somebody that knowed more about, a real car mechanic, not just us shade tree guys. Anyway. But guys, it's been about 45 minutes. If y'all haven't, please put that thumbs up. And like I say, I'm at 120 away from getting fully monetized. So I am really working on that. And if you could share me out, try to get as many new views as you can out there, and just help me out as much as y'all can, because I am so excited about getting fully monetized. So I'm going to attempt here, if you guys don't mind, to split this screen And let me try it. Go to the giveaway thing. Let's see. I was told where to go to. StreamYard giveaway. Let me see. I wrote it down. That ain't it. That ain't it. Oh, dang, dong, dang-a-lang. I don't see what I've done with it now, but I got to go to the... Amy says she's listening. Hey, Amy, I'm glad. Oh, Rainy Ridge says I'm at an 881 or 883. Thank you, honey. Appreciate that. I am going to look for your StreamYard giveaway tool. Okay. I want to actually get to the StreamYard giveaway tool. How in the world do you do it? Let's see, guys. That's the help center. I don't need the help center. Let me see. Well, I still ain't figured it out, but I know, guys, that I have to, I've got to bring them both up, and I'm just real thrilled that I could at least get this far because I couldn't get this far before. So what I'm trying to do is if I can figure out how to do it, and then if any of you know more, any of you figure it out or know more about this, tell me. I had guy called me up. Let's see. I don't see the actual where the tool is. Okay, cool. Live stream. Okay. Match text. What? Okay. I'm going to. I don't know how to share this screen on here. I don't know. Can you guys see this other screen that I've got pulled up? I don't know if you can or not because I don't know what I'm doing. But just say everybody that's in here, if I were to give away a t-shirt, it would be a large, extra large black Rambling Peach t-shirt. So I'm going to attempt to do that. So you guys put hashtag t-shirt, and we're going to see if that works, guys. I don't know if it works, but the thing is going to be hashtag t-shirt. So you guys type that in and we'll see if this works. So I'll give y'all a few minutes. There you go. Hashtag TEESHIRT. Yeah, that's what I got too. Jan, I'm not sure that T like that. I wrote it out. TEE shirt. Sorry. I guess T would have been easier just to put t-shirt. Okay. Let me go back and put just t-shirt because that would be easier. Hashtag TSHIRT. Dang, that I hashtagged off my T. Okay. All right. Come on. Sheila, retype it in as T, the letter T, and then shirt. Hashtag T in the shirt. And also, Oh Man King, Peter, please do that. And hopefully this thing is going to start collecting. It says I have 4 entries, so maybe it's working, guys. Y'all come on, yep, there's another one. So obviously it's working. And can any of y'all see this? Because I don't have to share this screen on there, guys. Anyway, so we're going to give away a t-shirt, guys. Looks like we're going to be giving away a t-shirt. Cool. I wanted to make sure that I could do this because you have to do it during a live for it to work. And that's the only way I could figure out how to do it, guys. We can't see it here. Okay, well, dang. How do I share it, guys? How do I share this screen? Does anybody know how to share the screen? Oh, dang it, dang it, dang it. I don't know how to share the screen. Let's see. Well, we got seven people. Does anybody else want to get in on the t-shirt drawing? We have 7 entries right now. It's going to be a black extra large t-shirt that says Rambling Peach. So come on, guys. We should have more than 7 people in here, guys. Trish said they trust me. I'll have to figure out how to add this screen there, so I'll have to go back and talk to my guru about that, I guess. But anyway, yeah, Jen got me in touch. It says go to settings. Oh, go to settings on StreamYard. I'll go to settings on StreamYard. Settings. Where's settings? Da, 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 da. I don't know where settings is, honey. I'm afraid if I more options, blah, 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 blah. Link tabs. You click on your left tab will open in the right. Let's see. Exit split screen. I don't know, guys. I don't know if that's what I need to do or not. Go to settings in StreamYard. I don't know where settings is in StreamYard, honey. Link tabs. Open this web page in a new tab. I don't want to open a new page. I don't want to exit. Swish left to right. I don't want to switch. Well, I switched it. That didn't help it none. It just moved you over to the other side. Oh, well. That's all right. Let's see. Hold on. I'll call Charles. Jan is going to get on the ball. Thank you, Jan. Oh, we may be a few minutes late, but we really need to know how to do this. So somebody will end up with a t-shirt before the night's over with. Maybe Charles will be able to answer the phone. I don't usually get in there, but anyway. Somebody says, just draw it. Just draw it. You're as bad as me. I don't understand this computer stuff. I really don't, guys. I am so sorry. But yeah, I am not computer savvy whatsoever. And I figured that it would just come up automatically. It tells you what I know, guys. Need to get with Jess. Yeah, Jess tried to show me how to do that, and I just wasn't smart enough to. He and I we couldn't savvy. He tried his best. No, it wasn't. Was it? Who was it? No, it was Jerry that tried to show me, but he couldn't remember how to get it to come up either. He is the mod father. There you go. That's right, James. That's right. Yeah, Jess does know quite a bit too. And there's Bushcraft Family. Hey, we're having a drawing. It's a impromptu thing, guys. So put in T, hashtag just T, and shirt, SHIRT. If you want to get in on a drawing, we only have 7 entries right now. Charles to the rescue. Hey, Charles. Let's see. Charles is not trying to come in. I did post it to the very top. Let me see if I can go back up here and pin this link, guys, because I did put it in here. It's not going up. like I want it to. There we go. It's going up there now, slowly but surely. Okay, there it is. Let's see if it'll. I'm just going to show it. Okay, there it is. If somebody wants to click on that link, or if Charles is in here, maybe he can click on that link and show me, tell me what to do here to get this thing back up there. Oh, there's Bushcraft Family. Hey, hey, hey. How do I go about bringing this? I've got the I just wanted to try it and see if I could do it, what we were talking about. And so I've got it up here and I've got the drawing. I have 7 people that have drawn so far. Hashtag t-shirt, guys, if you want to add it in, Justin, Lisa, whatever. So guys, I don't know how to share this screen so that they can see the giveaway wheel or whatever, or see it, whatever it's supposed to do. So Charles, if you need to come in here to talk to me or tell me about it, I've shared the link up at the top there. Oh, Vita wants to know if the Godfather wears a pinky ring. You know, they all do on TV, don't they? Oh, Lordy, Lordy. So, Charles, do you understand what I am asking? Charles may not be here. He might have got out of this real quick, guys. Oh, let's see. Jan. I know that Charles is bushcraft. He's here. Okay. Do you understand what I'm asking you? I'm trying to get this. I've got the two different things up here, but I wanted to share it so you guys could see it actually flowing around, and you wouldn't have to trust me just to pick somebody, that I wasn't just picking my favorite person or something out of the group. So I don't know how to share this though, or where to go about sharing it. So if you have an idea about that, let me know. Okay, you guys, if you have not put in the hashtag T, a capital T and shirt, please do so if you're interested in winning a extra large black t-shirt that says the Rambling Peach YouTube. Charles is waiting. I'm laughing so hard. Well, I don't see him out here. Oh, there he is. Okay, sorry, Charles. You've been waiting.
Hey, I had to write it down.
Oh, well, I had no clue because you weren't showing up in the background, because I had the 2 things clicked so that somebody could come up, but you didn't show up. But anyway, okay.
Okay, go to preset.
Preset. Now, where do I go? There.
It's down at the bottom. There'll be.
Oh, okay, I see preset. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, go to share screen.
Okay.
Now, are you using Google? Google Chrome?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm using StreamYard on my laptop. Okay. But my computer uses Google, yeah.
Okay, go to Google tab at the top. Now, find where it says StreamYard giveaway.
Okay.
And then hit share.
Okay, there we go. There it is, guys.
There you go.
Wow, good. So I'll have to go down, remember to go down. I'll have to try to remember to write all that down whenever I get off of here. Okay, guys, if you have not done it, y'all better do it, because we're fixing to stop this drawing, guys. Hashtag T-shirt, guys. Anybody interested, put in hashtag T-shirt. All right, says we have only 7 entries, guys. 7 entries. We're fixing to give it away because we only got, in fact, our time is up. So here we go. Going once, going twice, gone. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to see who wins it. Oh. Sheila, you better not win that.
Jan won something?
Oh, that was so easy. Thank you so know why. I had no idea. But yeah, great, Jan. Already got your address, so I'll be mailing you a T-shirt this week. Cool. All right, cool, guys. So
Okay.
I'm gonna.
You
All
should
right.
see to remove this now. You should see a thing down below to stop sharing it.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. I'll go
Okay.
ahead and drop down.
All right. Cool. All right. Thanks so much. Well, guys, our time is up, but I am so excited. I figured it out thanks to a little help. A lot of help, but that's the way it goes. Thank y'all for coming in tonight. I love each and every one of you and so happy to see y'all. Y'all be nice to somebody because you don't know what kind of day they've had or what's going on in their lives. And, we really don't know. So, that being said, love y'all and we will see y'all later. Bye bye.